that have been running. Alright, sweet. Alright, this is the first time with me doing this. Should be interesting. Yes, I'm aware it's almost 1 a.m. How y'all doing? Shoot. Okay, so right now I'm working on my program that detects swearing, and currently I have it working. So the general layout is basically, so I have a video, right? So I'm gonna feed that video into my program, and the output of this video will be a video that will detect swearing, and that's it. That's the general goal. Within this program, what really happens here is magic. um, so what happens here is that when you input the video, that it will then go over here to my program, like I said. What it will do is it will split the video into two different parts. At least this is what I plan on it doing, and partially what it is doing. I'll explain the difference here in a minute. So what I need it to do is I want it to split the footage and the audio. And so it's currently only doing this. It's not doing this. I know you can tell a huge difference there between the two of those. So yeah, it's only doing the audio. But the reason it's only doing the audio is because I need this audio to be transcribed. What that means is that everything that I say will be translated into text. It's kind of like turning on basically it turns on captions for what I said during the video and gives precise timestamps for it. And the reason that I don't need like a general like quote for a sentence or whatever and I need specific words is because if I detect cursing in a sentence, then well that's great and that's what I originally had, but my program will just the old version would just only bleep out that entire sentence. Now, technically, yes, I could have cut the audio clip in half, another half, and then like a third to make sure that I don't clip that swear word in half. That would have taken too much time. So, yeah, that probably would have been a viable option, but you'd have to do that for every single swear word. If I swear, let's say, 100 times, well, now I have to make 300 of these clips to check, right? And then I have to keep checking each section and section until I just get that word basically for that timestamp. Or I could just use a different program. So I get a start time and an end time for each swear word. And that's stored into an array along with the word. So that is all stored just all together in an array. Realistically, it's just stored in, it's not a 2D array, it's just a one-dimensional array. But it's all stored together. And then when it's all said and done, all of these are output to a text file. So this is going to come in handy here in a minute. Because in the event that it detects a false swear word, as in it should have detected a word it didn't, then I can compensate and realize, oh, okay, during testing and development, whatnot, if it detects this bogus word, so if I say, the F word, then, and it thinks I said duck or something, every time duck is said, then I can add this to an array of, so right, yeah, right in the middle here is my program, and I have a list of bad words. And during the transcription, if a bad word is detected, then it is then added to the array. Nothing too complicated. So that's what one program does. I have well, I want it to be one program, but currently how this is set up. So the second part of this is that my second program will take this text file. Let's just say this is P1 and P2. And yes, I could just make a batch file to run one and then the other after execution and verify that this exists. But I digress. And this takes the least amount of time for the entire program. It doesn't matter if it's an hour-long video or what. This takes not much time. But what just a little bit of background for the transcription side. What it does is that it takes a pre-trained language model. Uh, I say language model. I'm not sure the exact term. I'm not a big AI guy, I'll be honest. I took a pre-trained model that it isn't pre-trained AI model that basically recognizes words for me, and I can then in turn break it down into doing timestamps for a start word and end word. End word. So the original one I had, um, it just did the sentence, which again it worked phenomenally for. I would argue that it works better than my current one, and I've contemplated just using both. And say if a curse word's found here, then to attempt to find where that curse word was, kind of just squeeze in on it and figure out if basically if current method does not detect a curse word, but this one did, then okay, you need to go back and figure out what timestamp the bogus word was said. That would be a double check, but let's not worry about that right now. That's a future expansion. Future expansion. Um, but yeah, so this is how it automatically detects swear words. And I don't remember where I have that program at the moment. I'm not going to show you them either, unless I have to. um, yeah, there's a reason that this is not made for kids. Um, but yeah, it goes over here. It takes a text file, and what it does is, since I already know where these curse words are, is that the current version begins to edit the original video. Um, and then what it will do is it will find the timestamps. Here, let me do this. There we go. It'll take these two together, and it will output. Basically, it'll keep going in a loop forever and ever and ever until the end of this text file, and it'll save the output file with a bleeped version of the video. But the problem is that I'm using MoviePy, and I don't know if it's an encoding issue or what, and it also takes quite a while because it's not editing audio right now. It's editing um, the video and audio. It's like basically it gets the clip right of like where I out of the whole video. It will take a clip of where I cursed, and it will separate the well manipulate the audio by muting the audio in that section, and then it will place a bleep there. Well, actually, okay, I'm sorry. Give me a minute. What it will do is you have your whole video, right? You got your start video, you got the section where I cursed, and then you have the rest of the video. So you have 3 clips right now: start, cursing, and end. And so what it does is it first mutes that section, and then it tells it to play the audio right there where you started muting it, because I can't simply just bleep it there. Um, because you can still sometimes, I tried it, you can still sometimes hear the curse word. Um, I could just make it turn down the volume instead of just muting the audio outright, but realistically, why chance somebody possibly hearing it when you can just mute it, right? So, yeah. And then what it does from there is that and this is for a single curse word, what it does is it takes all 3 of these video files and it stitches them together back into the one long one, and then it repeats the process. So from the first, basically what happens if I curse a lot is that from the first time that I cursed to the last time that I cursed in the video quality just kept going down and down and down and down and down. And this is during my demo video where I just basically said every curse word in the array to make sure that it would do it. And sometimes it needs to be, the current version needs to be run more than once, um, because sometimes it doesn't catch the curse word, and it puts not mainly is because if you say a bunch of curse words back to back to back to back to back, then it might not detect it. So as a failsafe, you might want to rerun it again. Now you could argue that you could run this program in sections of minutes for the video, like multi-threading. Just take like if it's a 30-minute video, just have, and I don't know what that's going to do your CPU, whatever. I'm not using any GPU processing or anything like that. It's all Python. um, but you could argue that you could split the video up into different sections and then just process them. And then as one's finished, you could go to the next one. But yeah, that is the problem. Is that the video quality for this part just keeps going down. So what I want to do for the new program, as in extend upon what I already have here, is that what I want to do is I want to have the same general setup. I want to have that program 1 still work, where it just takes the video and it turns it over to that text file for transcription. I'll leave that completely fine. I'll leave that there. But for the second program, and yes, I could technically just merge these together into one program or a batch file or whatever. What I want to do here is that I want to, just thinking, sorry. Interesting, okay. But yeah, basically what I want to do is that since I already have the video already splitting out the audio file here, is that I might as well go ahead and use the audio file that's been generated, right? And so it already has my transcript ready and my audio ready here. And so, like I said, the only thing that's not being generated right now is just the pure footage, which technically I could just tell it, hey, mute the footage. Which I could very well do. But what I want the second video to do is I want it to take all of these things, whether I process this over on this side or this side, I don't care. And I'm going to throw it back into program 2. And the program 2 can load it, whatever. I can merge them together, it's fine. And I'm thinking for a minute. What it does is that it takes the text file, it loads everything into an array so it knows the start time and an end time. Or rather, it iterates down the array, whatever. And what I really want it to do is I want it to, from the text file, when a word is read, as in it detects the start of a thing, a curse word, is that what I want it to do is I want it to edit the audio. And what this consists of here, editing the audio here, is that I'll put EA Sports, it's in the game, edit audio. And actually, I'm a little goofy here. Would be going in here, edit audio. I know, very good E there. What I'm going to have it do here is, this is where the fun part begins, is that, so I already have the start and end time for the curse word, right? So I want it to, from the audio clip itself, so let's say this whole audio clip. Hey, Victor, what's up? I would stay and watch, but I'm about to head to bed. Good luck with the detector, though. Thank you, Victor. I will. Fair enough. My college classes start tomorrow. And I'm waiting on my laundry to finish, which is why I'm doing this stream. I might not even program tonight. I'm just kind of explaining how I want it to work. But yeah, thank you for swinging by. I didn't expect anyone to join, so yes. Um, but yeah, let's say this is the audio clip. Let's say this is the section that I cursed. Start, end. So this whole area basically needs to be bleeped out. And so what I want to do is what I want to do here is I want to mute the audio, mute the audio, and I want to play the bleep sound at the same time. And that's it. I don't want to snip it or anything, snip it and re-inject it if I don't have to. As in, I don't want to have to snip this section. I don't want to have to do that and manipulate it and then have to restitch it. I would rather just straight up just edit the audio file. That'd be so much better. Which makes me wonder why I didn't do that for the video. Wait a minute. Maybe that's what I need to do. I'm gonna take a note of that. Now that I'm rubber duckying. Is it possible for me to just edit the audio, that section of the video, or must I snip it and restitch it? But anyways, assuming that I don't have to do this process, and even if I do, it's less data to have to do this process than for me to have to do it for audio and video every single time, just because that's so much more data to process every single time to restitch. Especially for the longer the video, the worse it gets, because it took about an hour long for me to process, an hour and 10 minutes for me to process, like, me saying a curse word, like, curse words, rather, and I didn't get all of them, like I said, because of repeated cursing fast. It was like a minute long video, or no, it was like a 30 seconds to a minute long video, and I said that many curse words, because remember, it was a demo, but them being back to back, didn't catch all of them, so I'd have to run it for another hour and 10 minutes just to make sure that I caught them all. Well, I say that, it might take less time since there's less curse words the second time around, but like, come on. It was a 30-second to a minute long video, and it took that long for, one run, and the video quality just dropped like a rock. Like, it's something was wrong. So, yeah. But basically, I want it to edit the audio, and I want it to redo this until end of file. And then once done, I want to restitch the audio plus the footage into the video output file. That is the plan. Very, very cringe, I know, drawing, but that's the general concept. And no, I don't have a float diagram, that's why I drew this out. But it did make me wonder if I can purely edit the audio of the video. Let me... Yes, I'm using ChatGPT 3.5 as an assistant. No, that's not the paid one. Just give me a quick demo and like at least let me see what code is out there without having me to do hours of research. It's just quicker. I still know how to program. I'll look into the library's documentation as need be, and I have for some of these things like movie.py. Just the encoding thing I probably could look more into, but I digress. Write a program in Python. Okay, it says I need to install movie.py, which I already have. So it wants a video path, sound path, start time, end time, which that's valid. It's me to load the video clip, extract audio from the video clip. Load sound to overlay. So I'm basically loading the sound, cutting the audio to mute. So basically I'm okay, so it's clipping the audio. Yeah, sound clip, dot subclip. Okay. So it's using the from movie.py. It's not using PyDub. It's clipping the audio of the bleep sound, which my program already does to match the exact time of the video where it's going to be bleeped. But it doesn't clip the video. Let me look at program 2. Yeah, I know, I need to delete all this. If you see the cursing array, please ignore it. uh, Transcript to bleeps is probably, no, it's not going to be in transcript. Okay, it's not going to be here either. I might have, this is why I had a folder of the old programs. Charlie and fine cursing. Okay, yeah, there's my swearing array. Yes, I have racist friends. Please ignore that. Anyways. Okay, that's the only thing this program does. Let's go to this top. Clipping specific audio sections out. Okay. That's the only, yeah. Okay, so yeah, it clips out. This is where shenanigans happens. Um, oh, that's nice. I didn't even know that was a thing. That's pretty neat. Okay. Clip video 2 frames. Valid. That's cool. So it takes a video. It takes the clip of the video. Clips. Yeah, set audio to none for the subclip. So this is where it mutes it. And then afterwards. So this is where I have it muting the audio. But in my thing here, sound clip says load the audio file, subclips the bleep. Video audio dot subclip 0 to start time. This, wait, what is output? Okay, hold on. Compose audio clip. Okay, so that's the audio. Okay, so it strips the audio from start to there, which is valid. I don't know how much time it takes, but valid. Is there... Okay, this is what I was trying to avoid. Here, let me share some of this with the camera. So, this is what it's trying to do. Alright, so here's my little prompt here. Mute the section of video and then play another sound over that. I might have to reiterate on it, but what it does is it loads the video here. So you have your video path, sound path, start time, end time. And I can basically get these two from the transcript text, or if I mesh it all together, I can get it from an array, whatever. I have a decoder or whatever for the text file at the moment, which I guess I wouldn't have to do. Anyways. It basically loads the video, extracts the video's audio for me, just right here, there, and there. It loads the audio clip of the bleep, which is a 10-second audio clip here. And it looks like it makes a sub clip. Give me just a moment. Need to go talk to my roommate. I just realized I was muted for the longest time when I was explaining. Dadgummit. My headset can mute, which I was also muted on that, but the video was muted. Dadgummit. Okay, a little bit catch up. Sorry about that. Doing laundry right now. That's why I'm up right now. But anyways, I was talking about mono channel audio for the trained model that does the transcripting. Basically, when I say mono audio, I'm referring to mono channel audio. I don't know if that's the technical way you should say it or not, but that's the way I'm saying it. But for the transcription stuff to work, what it does is that I first take takes the video and converts that video to the .wav format. Well, there's I guess two subclasses of that. There's dual channel audio for .wav and mono channel audio for .wav. They both say .wav, but yeah. So what my program does, or one of them, is that I'm not sure where it is. Yeah. It takes the .wav file and it makes sure that it says on line 20 sound equals sound set channels to 1. What that does is that it sets the channels to 1. Meaning that instead of it having a dual channel, as in if you were to have a headset with two speakers that it outputs to each speaker, which there can be some shenanigans with that, and you can do some cool audio tricks and stuff with that. I'll tell about that here in a minute, which I accidentally muted myself talking through. But yeah, it just sets that dual to one channel, so that regardless of what speakers it outputs through, it should sound the same. So with .wav files, at least with what I'm doing, apparently there's two subclasses of .wav file. There's a mono channel and dual channel. And excuse me if I'm using the terms wrong and I'm not understanding this, and I know this is a no-brainer to some people, but I'm not an audiophile, so I didn't know, and I kind of forgot that there is mono channel audio and dual channel. Mono meaning one. So if you have like one earbud in, for example, then it will play through one speaker, and so that's mono channel. Or if you just play anything through your phone speaker, more than likely, if it's just one speaker in your phone, it'll just play the mono channel audio of whatever you're listening to. Now, I'm not sure how videos are stored on Spotify or whatever. That's not my problem right now. But for this transcription, this AI trained thing, is that it needed mono channel audio. And for the original thing that I was using, it didn't matter in the first stages of the program. But that's when it was doing a full sentence per timestamp thing, which, like I said before, that's not what I'm aiming for here. So, because of that, switched over to the current one, but it requires the audio clip to be in a mono channel audio clip. So that's what that program does. That you're seeing on the screen right now is that it takes in the audio clip, and I believe on section 20, line 20, it talks about how it sets the channel to 1, meaning mono channel, because it only wants it to output one channel. The reason for that is I guess that's how the neural net or whatever is trained on, but you know what, that makes sense. You don't want to listen to two speakers if you don't have to. You can just listen to one. Saves processing time and yada 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 probably. But the reason that this concept is cool is because there was a song that I used to listen to on my MP3 player by the artist Lecrae. I believe the song was called Timepiece. But at the very beginning of the song, it'd be like a clock ticking like a and the thing that was cool about it is that if I had one earbud in, it sounded normal, like a clock ticking down. Like a kind of like if you had like a grandfather clock, you could kind of hear it like clicking. for each second as the arm swung by, it's that kind of thing. But yeah, you'd hear it just fine for the whole little sequence. But me being me, when I say mono channel, I mean when I say one earbud, I mean one wireless earbud, one speaker output. But if you had like how I did back in the day of like middle school, on an MP3 player with a headset plugged in with dual channel, what would happen is that it was, I guess you could say, encoded, whatever the audio file format was, probably MP3 or something, that it was encoded to be dual channel. Which what would happen was, as the clock was ticking down, it would switch to each ear, so it'd be like left, right, as it goes, or whatever. So, when I had only one earbud in, it sounded like there was just silence for like a good second or so, or like half a second, when there should have been clock clicking. And so when I first heard that, and when that happened when I only had one earbud in, I was confused because I was listening to a dual channel audio file with one speaker, so it didn't make sense to me. But as soon as I put in the other earbud, it made total sense. But if I listened to that same song on my phone's, my phone speaker, because whatever phone I had, I think it had only one speaker at the time, and I think most do. I could be wrong. Um, is that it sounded just fine. I didn't understand it, but I was like, okay. But yeah, um, yeah, I needed that sucker in mono, so that's why I have that mono channel. All these videos backing up. Any of them backed up? Gosh dang it. I have a local NAS backing up all my stuff. I might not be able to, computer, what are my alarms?
You have 4
Might not
alarms.
being able to program tonight if
Every
it's too
weekday
late.
at 6 a.m. Every weekday at 6:30 a.m.
Anyways,
Every weekday at 7
let's see
a.m.
here.
And every weekday at 8 a.m.
Where was I at? I was looking at GPT. Anyways, what I was wanting to do is I was simply wanting to make it mute the area. Here, hold on. Take the same prompt. What was I complaining on the other one about? Basically, I don't want audio desync. And so what I think I was trying to do is I was trying to simply mute the audio in a certain section and then play audio right over that and then just stitch the video and audio together. But the previous prompt, basically I'm trying to avoid splitting the audio and the video, as in, no, well, sorry, I'm trying to prevent having to basically slice and splice like how I was doing in the um, other one. Oh, that's not it. Yeah, basically how I'm doing this clip thing. So this was degrading the video file because I was clipping the audio and the video here. And then I had to restitch the video and the audios together. Yeah, I just basically did a clip of this for the video clip. And then I loaded the audio clip here. And I got the start time here. I got the duration here. Then I did a clip of that audio for that time duration. I guess I don't. Do I need the start time then? Okay. Do I use this anywhere in this? Lots of waste of memory. Okay, well, I'm not gonna get rid of it now, just in case, but um, anyways, um, because this is just the replacement audio of the bleep, and so, uh, despite the name, this is the segment of audio. Wait, hold on. Okay, so it just takes this clip that's muted and it sets the audio to this. I don't know if it overrides this. Yeah, I know my pseudocode's too long. Get over it. Ignore the curse words. Like I said, it's a problem. um, but this, like I said, this is where the replacement would be. It'd be like right here, in this section here. Um, but like I said, it concatenates all the video clips. It concatenates the first segment of the clip, the segment that the audio clips changed in, and the final segment. And this takes the longest time, or I don't know if that takes the longest time, but these two steps take the longest. So, yeah. I don't know if I need to do a clip.close as like a clean whatever. Oh, I already did here. Okay. Um, I don't know if this encoding is bad or not, but yes. Let's check something here. Well, like I said, for a very short video, the whole thing is just too process intensive. This whole shebang here. So I'm gonna need to do just the audio trimming before I save everything. Um, yeah. Now realistically, I could just do a, for degradation sake or degrading sake, I could, technically speaking, simply, and the reason I said it takes like an hour and 10 minutes is because it's doing this in a continuous loop, right, until it iterates through the entire text file, which was a bit long. Well, you already saw the curse words. Um, oops. Like that was used several times, and each of these takes like a minute or so to process for the like maybe a minute and third. No, it was like 2 minutes for the whole thing. Um, yeah, okay, it was like a minute and 10 seconds, and it took an hour and 10 seconds to do. So, you know, um, yeah, I digress. Um, that's what's up. So, technically speaking, technically, I guess that program would be fine, but seeing that it's almost 2 a.m. right now, I probably need to go to bed. This has been about an hour-long stream. Um, because I technically have to get up at 6. Technically, I could push it to 8, but that's really pushing my luck. Um, because let me verify, but I think I have my first class tomorrow at 9, and I need to get up sooner than that. Yeah, 9. Excuse me. A little allergy act up. But yeah. So the plan is to replace this section here with the, technically speaking, this right here. Um, yeah. You know what? I have time. I can. I know I use git in committing and everything and pushing basically as a backup for everything, which that's what it should be used for. And since this is not for a company or anything, this is just purely for my personal use. Um, yeah, it doesn't matter to me how organized or disorganized my commits are. I probably should have branched my shenanigans, but you know what? That's fine. I mean, the original version of this whole thing, I can't back up because I have 7 commits backed up or like stocked back because something got corrupted. I try to fix it, but it's fine. Okay, cool. What I'm gonna do, what I've been doing, is that basically one half of the project was the transcription. The second half is this bleeping. And I did well, I guess you could break down to 3 parts. First was transcripting, second was identifying swear words or similar sounding swear words by manual testing and adding them to the array for verifying via transcription, which is not a difficult task, but it needed to be done nonetheless. And the third part was to replace those sections of curse words. Uh, okay, give me just a moment. I need to verify that this file is worthy, I guess one could say, of being edited. As in, if this file's been manipulated or not beforehand. And I don't really need those words on stream. So let me mute really quick everything, or at least the desktop audio. Ah. Yeah, let me mute the desktop audio. Yeah, okay. This is the bad one. You can see video quality, like from here to here, it kind of just progressively from here to here, it just gets worse. And I didn't swear. I don't know what timestamp I sweared, but this is not it right here. So that's why I'm doing the audio tweaking thing. Give me a second, and this must be the copy, must be the backup. Hold on. Oops. Okay, it seems that the original file is gone. So that's great. Um, as in the messed up file. Dang. Okay. That case, that's a problem. Let me try something. Okay, this is a quick video audio test to see if there's any desync and things. Yeah. I know that my camera is already kind of desynced with audio. That's just because the quality of the camera and whatnot and shenanigans. Um, but yeah. So, here's a demo video, 30 seconds long as of now. Okay, I should have just had a saved video in my folder. Videos folder. Today is the 17th. There it is. Okay, I just added that to the directory. Okay, okay. I'm gonna back this up just in case. Dadgummit. Okay, get push, push. Cool. Checking my Discord really quick. Okay. So, ba 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 ba. Input file, huh? Oh, I see. That's not what the one I'm editing right now. Goofy. Okay, I see now. So, theoretically, there should be like a anything. Okay, so for context, I'm not sure what happens if my audio clip, which is 10 seconds, is exceeded. But like, if somebody is extending a swear word for longer than 10 seconds, more than likely my transcription program that I downloaded, the pre-trained model, will not detect it. So, I mean, realistically, yeah. If we're being honest here, there's a very low chance it'll be detected. Um, that's weird. Oh, I'm dumb. Hold on. Wait. I made a boo boo. Might have made a boo boo. Crap. I forgot to copy the um, I forgot to. Okay, so for context, what's mentioned in my GitHub for this is you need to download something very specific, and that specific thing is the basically the pre-trained data, and it's listed in there. They need to get it from this website, and I'm using this one, by the way, because I figured that it was the best one. Because big file might not have been the smartest thing, but doesn't take too long to generate the transcript in general. Um, and if we're going for speed or quality, I don't mind too much about computational power since I'm going to be running this on my desktop. Um, but yeah, yeah, big models require up to the, yeah, I have plenty of RAM and everything. Assuming that's referring to RAM. But anyways, um, but yeah, I forgot that file and I just copied it from somewhere else. So that's what you just saw appear in here, this right here, which is in the git ignore, because that is what was preventing the previous version to commit at all. So yeah, that's what's up. um, Anywho, but let's get back to this. When it hits like 220 or so, that's when I'm gonna uh, start the next load, and I might be up till 320. I'm not sure. I don't know how long it actually takes for the dryer to go. I just give it an hour, and I know it's in an hour. Let me check something really quick. Okay, well that's not helpful to me. To try and hide it from you guys. That's not helpful. ah. Anyways, um, did I? Okay. I'll mute my desktop audio since that's not important right now. Um, I'm just listening to my own music right now. I don't know how to make it. Is there a way for you to like output an audio channel that you don't have to listen to into a stream? That'd be great. Um, as in like if I were to play like royalty free music or something, and I wouldn't have to hear it. That'd be great. That'd honestly be great. Um, yes. You know what? No one's in this stream. Only one person showed up. I'ma just play it. It's fine. My Spotify it's my Spotify like playlist right now. This is Cephid's Messenger in the Flames. It's if you have a song question, feel free to just ask. Yeah. Because I know it's kind of boring just sitting here as I'm typing and trying to figure stuff out. So I might attempt to start doing this. If I start programming a lot like this, I might start doing this on Twitch. See if I can drum up some interest and then be like, yeah, go subscribe on YouTube so I can actually like roll something in. I don't know. Or like it'll help me out or whatever. I don't know. I'd like to have a, you know, like that little side hustle dream of having a YouTube channel and everything would be nice. But, you know, at heart, I am an engineer and I would die without my shenanigans. As in engineering. I would just miss it too much. I consider this a aspect of it. Just one aspect of it. Audio. Oh, right. Should have generated an output video file. Audio section we just successfully saved. Huh? MP3. Huh? I'm an idiot. This is what happens when you have too many things. This is why you back things up, guys. Even if it's just like immediate, right? Because of silly stuff like that. There it is, that's what I was wanting. Ugh. Oh, that should output something. I'll add like 7 seconds to it or something. Keep in mind, all this is doing is just bleeping something for 5 seconds. Writing video output. This is for a 30-second file. Like I said, I'll adding 7 seconds to this. There's no swearing in it or anything. I'm not doing any detection. I'm just seeing if it can bleep something out for 5 seconds. So that's like what? Let's say, good God, 35 seconds. Okay. And this is the output video. Let's mute my music really quick. See what it sounds like. Oh right, this thing doesn't output audio. Goofy. I know that my camera
this is
already
a
kind of
audio
desynced
quick
with audio
test
What?
to see if there's
That's just because the quality of the camera and whatnot, shenanigans. Oh, wait, hold on, wait, hold on, wait. What? Okay, so that took computer stop. Hold on. Let's try that again. Hold on, let's watch the rest of it. I want to see what's up. Okay, good God, something broke. No kidding.
I know that my
Okay,
camera
this is
already
a
kind of
audio
desynced
quick
with
audio test to see if there's. That's just because the quality of the camera and whatnot shenanigans. But yeah. So here's a demo video, 30 seconds long as of now. Yeah, something big broke. Good God. Let me take a look at what this does side by side. Oops. Yes, this is what this would do. And this is what I'm having it do now. And this is what it should be doing here. I don't know if it'll do floats or not, but we're about to find out. Well, let's check the output video really quick.
I know that my camera
this is
already
a
kind of
audio
desynced
quick
with audio.
Okay, well that's crap. But let me check the original to make sure it's not tampered with, because that's happened before. Okay, this is a quick video audio test to see if there's any desync and things. I need to check my laundry here in a minute.
Yeah. I know that my camera is already kind of desynced with audio.
That's just because the quality of the camera and whatnot shenanigans. But yeah. So here's a demo video, 30 seconds long as of now. And I get this.
I know that my camera
this is
already
a
kind of desynced
quick
with audio.
audio test to see if there's. That's just because the quality of the camera and whatnot shenanigans. That's fun. What in the blue blazes? So here, let me try this. Set audio, I'll set it to none. And then I'll make it do that. Because and then that should be the final audio. Let's try that. While that's doing that, I'm gonna go check my laundry. Yeah, one more run and it'll be done. Oops. Alright then. Yeah, it was finished with that load. Alright, let's see what happened. This video output.
I know that my camera.
this is a. Hold on, let me delete the audio output really quick and then make the new one. So this is starting to tick me off. Okay, what the
that my
Okay,
camera
this is a
already kind of
audio
desynced
quick
with audio.
audio test to see if there's. That's just because the quality of the camera test to see if there's. That's just because the quality of the camera and whatnot shenanigans. Does the if I remove the cursing part, if I just I don't know if this needs to be I don't know. We're about to find out.
I know that my
Okay,
camera
this is
already
a
kind of
audio
desynced
quick
with audio.
test to see if there's. Yeah, it's gonna freak out
That's
there.
just because the quality of the camera and whatnot shenanigans. But yeah. So here's a demo video, 30 seconds long as of now.
Since I can screw up. Well, let's tell the great GPT that it's goofy. What? I'm feeling something went wrong here. Because it says cut the video clip to remove the section to be muted. Well, I'm already doing that, but I don't know why it's concatenating video clips. Subclip end time. Feels weird. Sound clip. What I will do, now that I have that section, I will try this. Hold on. So this is compose audio clip. What it does plays them all at the same time. So I'll play the end time of the audio clip, which will be 10 seconds. And then, Yeah. But this composes an audio clip with a muted section to replace the See, I don't know about that one, Chief. So I'm gonna do this because that's clearly not mattering. What I will do, the append audio test seemed to work. Which literally just did this. This is PyDub. So, once again, this goes back to me just having to manipulate an audio file. Shoot. Computer, set a 45-minute timer.
45 minutes, starting now.
Okay, so if it does that, I want to cry. Just in case if crud hits the fan, I now have a quick check backup or whatever of what it should be. I know my pseudocode is too long and whatnot. It's blessing and a curse. Okay, here. Okay, let's see here. Go over here to Mr. GPT and say, um, oh, excuse me. Do a segment. Yeah, it literally just concatenates them. Oh, hold on. Okay, so what it does is that it clips, basically right here, it clips the audio for that section. Um, well, I say that, hold on. What's that for used again? Hold on. That's only ever used there. Why would you even want to... Brother. AI. AI people. Um... Okay, we'll agree with that. If I do replacement audio, I need to do this. Well, what I need to do is I need to make it 0 and then this and this. Um... Anyways. Um... Can I not just, like... Let me try that. Fuck. Do it again. Bruh. Um... Okay, fine.
You know what? That's valid. Oh, it's a array. Okay. I didn't know that. My apologies. Tells you how long it's been doing it on here. Eh. Oh boy. Let's watch that output video, eh? Let's refresh. Let's make sure the stream audio's on. Okay, this is a quick video audio test to see if there's. I know that my camera is already kind of desynced with audio. Okay, that's exactly what I need. That's just because the quality of the camera and whatnot, shenanigans. But yeah. So, and it's kind of freaking out. It just did that because OneDrive just finished backing it up. Okay. And OneDrive is still being ornery. Okay. That's just because the quality of the camera and whatnot, shenanigans. But yeah. So, here's a demo video, 30 seconds long as of now. Checks out. Alright, git commit. Git push. My main thing is that I don't mind having to restitch the video like hundreds of times. That's fine. It's annoying as crap. Don't get me wrong. But yeah. um yeah. So I just like how this was an array coming in. What I might do is okay. So Since I know that works, and the video quality didn't drop like a friggin' rock. Granted, that was one try, not over 100 of tries. Um, and that might degrade the audio quality, hopefully not by too much. Again, that just came from the thing. Uh, Let me check something. Um, adjust bitrate according to uh, interesting. Trying to make the output lossless. Um, write a resulting new file with a very high bit rate for a lossless video. Okay, so it looks like it's already doing that, and then it just did that. Whatever, drop. Um, whatever it's called. Um,
Isn't it like uh Alt Shift A? Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Um, okay. In that case, oops, what did that get say? Okay. Let's re-enable this for a moment. Control Shift A, save it, rerun it, because I want to see what happens. Does it seem any longer? But then again, it's also like a 30-second video, right? So, who knows?
Okay, this is a quick video
Holy
audio
crap.
test to see if there's. I know that my camera is.
Okay, so that's what it looks like right now. This is the original.
Okay, this is a audio.
Sorry, I'm a little goober. Whatever. That's that. That's the other one.
Okay, this is a audio.
But the file sizes are astronomically larger. Meaning that I don't know if it's worth keeping the bitrate if I'm just gonna here. Because the output, this is literally the difference, guys. Okay, well it changed. It was right now it's 7,000 kilobytes, whatever megabytes that is. But the output file was like 53,000 kilobytes. So that's unreasonable if you ask me.
Okay, this is a quick video.
Now this one is, I mean, again, encoding's playing a factor here too. This is an MP4 output. Um, and then this one's an MKV.
Okay, this is a.
But whatever. Computer, how much time is left on the timer?
You have 20 minutes left on your 45-minute timer.
Thanks, cutie. Well, let's check something. So, transcript to bleeps. Where's that function located at again? Oh, that's next. Where specifically is transcript to bleeps? Was that above and I missed it? Okay, this transcript to bleeps. I'm sorry. So this prepares the array.
Na, 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 na. This is where the function happens. So since they're already both using movie.py, what did I change in here? Oops. Just typing too fast, not paying attention to what I'm doing. Allergies. So realistically, this function's here, right? And it writes the clip and it closes it. So realistically, if I come over here, and I come over here, if I do this, my philosophy is I don't really care how long it takes. I mean, I'd like it to go faster. And I could optimize that. It's the video quality dropping that was not acceptable to me. And, just start audio end time.
Sound path, well that's always gonna be, that's always gonna be this. So I don't need you. What did I feed into it originally? It said input video path, output video path, placement audio path, time filter, time filter. That's valid. God save me. So, okay. So, what I just did here, to sum it up, is that transcript to bleeps now basically decodes the input array, and as soon as it sees start and a time, it pulls the start time. And the way this works, to sum it up, is that what I have happening right now is basically, I'm goofy. So I have, like, let's say it's that, it's that, and then basically this just repeats over and over and over and over and over again. It's really ghetto, but it works, okay? So it's looking for the start, because it knows this is going to be the start of a thing, so it gets the start time, and then the next item in the array, it knows that it's going to be this. It's going to get a word. Technically speaking, as soon as I get start, um, technically speaking, what I could do is every time I see start, instead of having to iterate a little bit more and do this, technically speaking, I could merge these together and just read the next item in the array. But this is fine for now. I don't need to reinvent the wheel. I mean, yeah, it would take less time, I think, but this is such a this is still a fast process compared to what this is about to do. So, yeah. I'm gonna mute for a second because I'm gonna have to say a bunch of bad words. Um, and yeah. So, give me a minute. Feel free to enjoy the music. I might have to turn that off too here in a minute when I record. Actually, I will. Hold on. You're gonna have to excuse me here in a minute. I'm about to rip off every single one of these words. So, I don't know how to pause the stream. Um, but for you younger kids, you know what? I'm gonna end the stream here and I'll restart the stream because I don't want that on the internet. It's been about 2 hours, so you know what? Like and subscribe. Um, yeah, I'll start the recording here in a minute, but you do not need to hear this. So, see you then.